Right. Okay. So today, hello everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Let me share my screen first. Then I will introduce myself. Okay. Just. Huh. Okay. Hope I am visible to everyone. I am okay. So dear all, today we are going to discuss on a very wide as an interesting topic, which is what SDGs. What about SDGs? And there are 17 goals we already know about it. We already aware about this, right? So from hunger to hope, H for hunger and H for hope, ensuring food security through education and innovation. You know, whenever we used to talk about SDGs, there are 17 goals. How there are 17 goals as divided, you all can see on my PPT. Please make a vision about it. Your today's motto as a not only yours. Today we all have a motto to discuss about what and to reduce the poverty and also to reduce hunger. Zero hunger. As I earlier told you, na, hunger to hope. It's all about SDGs. Move on the next one. I would like to introduction to SDGs. SDG-2. Okay. So SDG-2 always conveys the message of zero hunger. End hunger, achieve food security, and improve nutrition by the year 2030. Global reality: over 735 million people still face hunger worldwide. Why? Because they have a lack of skills. People are still unemployed. Why? Because they have a lack of skills. So, dear all, why it matters? So, hunger affects the health, learning, and productivity and dignity. In our family, parents also used to scold us. Even we, as our parents, also used to scold us to our children. What? That if ever beta, if ever you will not read, if ever you are not having food properly, so what will happen? The only thing will happen, it will affect your learning. The children or student won't be able to complete his or her work, won't be able to take their mind in the study, and somewhere it will also affect to what, to their health, productivity and dignity. राइट हम लोग हिंदी में बोलते हैं स्वस्थ शरीर में ही स्वस्थ मस्तिष्क होता है कैसे होता है हाउ Why? It's also that comes into the goal of what? SDG-2. They're all SDG-2. It's all about SDG-2. Is it? So, friends, before we dive into the solutions, let's understand SDG-2, Zero Hunger. The United Nations set 17 Sustainable Development Goals, as I earlier told, in the year 2015. And the second goal is to end hunger and ensure food security and nutrition for all by the year 2030. Right? Why is it important? So, because even today, more than 735 million people worldwide do not have enough to eat. They don't have enough to eat, right? Why? Because they don't have money, and whenever they don't have money, they don't know that what exactly all about. They don't know, right? Millions of children are malnutrition. They are facing the issue of malnutrition, which affect their growth, learning capacity, and health. Hunger is not just about empty stomach. Dear all, please try to understand hunger is not all about empty stomach. No, no, and no. It's all about lack of access to nutritious food. Nutritious food की कमी होना, right? A child may get food but still he undernourished. Undernourished. If the food lacks essential values, vitamins, and minerals, ending hunger is essential for ensuring dignity, productivity, and a healthy future. Because without zero hunger, achieving our and other SDGs like good health, quality education, or no poverty becomes almost impossible. So, dear all, I always request to all of you, please support to SDGs. SDGs. It doesn't matter that it's I am people are watching to me on camera. Okay, now come on next one. So introduction. I gave the introduction in the previous slide, but now I would like to tell you about the reality of hunger. Bhook क्या exactly में भूख क्या है? Global picture. Whenever I should talk about the global picture, so 1 in 10 people face hunger daily. आप लोगों में से आज भी एक पर्सन भूखा रह गया होगा. 45 million children under 5 suffer from wasting several malnutrition. India's situation, whenever I have to talk about India, our situation only 16% of population undernourished. India ranks low on global hunger index. Hidden hunger, deficiency of vitamin and minerals not visible but harmful. I know that it's not visible but it will be harmful. So now let's look at the reality of hunger today. Globally, 1 in 10 people doesn't get enough food to eat each day. Around 45 million children under the age of 5 suffer from wasting, which means their bodies are dangerously thin because of malnutrition. Right? In India, the picture is also warning. Nearly 16% of our population remains undernourished. India ranks low in the people hunger index, which is abbreviated by GHIE, which shows that despite economic progress, hunger is still a challenge. Because we have a need to provide food to our body, for our learning, for our dignity, everything. But hunger is not always visible. There is something called hidden hunger, which means, people may have food to fill their stomach, but the food lacks essential nutrients like iron, vitamin A, or iodine. This leads to problems like anemia, stunted growth, and weak immunity. Most of the time, we used to scold our children that what you have weak immunity. Why? Somewhere it's also the effect of SDG-2, whichever we are not maintaining seriously. So hunger is not just a problem of food shortage. It's all about the quality of food and access to balanced nutrition. And those who are asking for their certificate, please go in the description box. It is mentioned. Your certificate link is already mentioned in the description box. आपकी सर्टिफिकेट लिंक ऑलरेडी मेंशन है डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में. So you just need to check out that particular description box, and you also can join the WhatsApp group which is also given in the description box for the upcoming seminars, webinars, CPPs. आपको सारी चीजें मिलेंगी. तो जो भी लोग मेरे WhatsApp पे मैसेज डालें सर सर्टिफिकेट, your certificate generation link is mentioned in the description box. Please go through that link and fill that form. Come on the next. What is your next? Just wait. Hunger beyond empty stomachs. Hunger beyond empty stomachs. Hunger impacts more than food, dear all. When we talk about hunger, many people think it's only about empty stomachs. No, हमारा पेट खाली इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि हम भूखे ही नहीं हैं. बहुत सारी भूखे हैं. यही नहीं होता भूख. भूख का मतलब ये नहीं कि हमारे पेट खाली है, हमारा भूखे हैं. No, it's not all about that. It's only about empty stomachs, but the truth is hunger has deep and long lasting impacts on every aspects of life. On health, whenever I should talk about on health, malnutrition weakens the body, especially in children. They may suffer from stunting, wasting, or even lifelong health issues due to weak immunity. Whenever we used to talk about education, a hungry child cannot concentrate in the class. They are more likely to drop out of the school and miss out the opportunities. For example, most of the time we used to observe that as all the activities of the children, that while attending the classes, they used to have something. They used to eat. They used to eat snacks. Now, so why they used to do? Cause of hunger. On economy, what is the effect? Low productivity, loss of workforce. Exactly. When people don't get proper nutrition, their productivity decreases. They fail, stick more often, cannot work efficiently, and they reduces the growth of the economy. What is the effect on our society? Poverty cycle continues. The cycle of poverty starts as a begin, right? Hunger keeps people trapped in the cycle of poverty. Families who are hungry can't break the free and improve their future. Exactly. Again, I am saying not description box. You need to check the description box for the certificate link. Please do check. Okay. Why zero hunger matters for youth? Come on the next. Why zero hunger matters? So youth are the future of any nation, not our nation. Youth are the future of every nation. And that's why zero hunger is directly linked to our young people. Whenever we used to talk about the term healthy growth, when children and young get proper nutrition, their bodies grow stronger and their minds stay sharp. This is the foundation for everything else in life. We also talk about better learning. A hungry child cannot focus in class, but a well-fed student learns faster, remembers things properly, regularly, and for a long time, and performs better in exams. Education and nutrition go hand in hand, right? Future opportunities with good health and learning, and young people can grab better job opportunities, develop new skills, and build successful lives as a leaders. Also, we used to say, "Na, he or she is the future leaders." We are the future leaders of for shaping the education system of India. We used to talk about breaking the cycle. So educated, healthy youth can lift families out of poverty. Means most importantly, healthy and educated youth can break the cycle of poverty and hunger in their families and communities. They become role models and leaders for the next generation. So that I want to relate with all of you, dear all. Skills. You need to fight hunger because we all know that everywhere there is a hunger, but whenever we used to talk about skills, how we can over this problem, that hunger, 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 how can we fight with this problem, how can we overcome with the solution of this problem? So truly overcome hunger, today's youth need more than just academic knowledge. They need practical skills also that empower them to make change. Agricultural skills and entrepreneurship skills, technological skills, and life skills. Modern and sustainable farming methods help produce more food and fewer resources. Youth can learn organic farming, hydroponics, and smart irrigation, right? Entrepreneurship, many young people can start a small business in food processing, storage, or distribution. Even a simple idea like setting up in a community kitchen or low cost food delivery can help reduce hunger. Technological skills, digital tools are changing the way we grow and distribute food. With mobile apps, drones, and the data analytics, youth can improve supply chains and reduce food waste. Exactly. Whenever we used to talk about life skills, so like teamwork, collaboration, help. We can also say that something like beyond technical knowledge, young people also need teamwork, leadership, and problem solving abilities. These skills help them organize communities and lead to initiative to fight hunger. So when youth combine these skills, they become more powerful agents of change, building not only their own future but also a world with zero hunger, right? So it's all about, dear all, it's all about what I want to connect with you. Come on, next, youth-led innovations and success stories. Whenever I used to talk about stories across the world, young people are showing us that zero hunger is possible with creativity and innovation. Agri-tech startups. Many youth have launched startups using mobile apps, drones, and AI to support farmers with weather data, crop health monitoring, and fair pricing. This boosts food production and reduces losses. Right? Community kitchens, in several cities, groups of students and youth volunteers run community kitchens to provide free or low cost meals to poor families and street children. These small steps, they all we all need to believe, create big impacts. Exactly. According, I'm totally agree. Strongly agree. Urban farming. Youth in urban areas are experimenting with rooftop gardens, hydroponics, and vertical farming. This not only provides food security but also promotes healthy eating. Seriously, exactly. It promotes the healthy eating. Global role models around the world, young leaders are working on projects like reducing food waste in restaurants, turning food scraps into compost, and organizing hunger relief campaigns. These stories show that when you take initiative, hunger is not an unsolvable problem. It is a challenge we can overcome together. Yeah, exactly. They are all, it's a challenge which we can overcome together very easily. But whenever we have a teamwork, we have a collaboration, we have a skills of leadership. Now, next one, your next one is a role of education and training. You know, nutrition education, vocational training, entrepreneurship programs, school and college initiatives. Education and training are powerful tools to fight younger, I think. They don't just provide knowledge, they create the opportunities. Nutrition education, wherever I should talk, consider when young people learn about balanced diets, food hygiene, and healthy habits, they can prevent malnutrition and raise awareness in their communities. Vocational training, many training programs focus on farming. As today you all are also attending the training, right? And preservation. These skills allow you to create sustainable food systems and even earn livelihoods. Entrepreneurship program, with the right support and young people, just wait here all. Okay. Young people can turn ideas into businesses. Whether it's food delivery, organic farming, or food preservation startup, this not only reduces hunger but also creates jobs. School and college initiative, I think it's very important. Schools can run kitchen gardens, food clubs, or awareness campaigns. When children and youth get hands on learning, they become change makers in their families and communities. So, in short, we can conclude this slide in such a way that education builds knowledge, training builds skills, and together they build solutions and hunger. Right? Together they used to build solution and hunger. Partnerships and community support. Many of the government has taken the initiative, NGO support, private sector, youth networks. So to achieve zero anger, we cannot work alone. We need to have collaboration, teamwork, leadership, partnerships, and community support also. Government provide food security programs. We may say that subsidy for the farmers and midday meals in the schools. And the education youth can participate by spreading awareness and ensuring benefits to reach out those in need. Right? NGO. What is the support of NGO to community feeding and nutrition project they used to do? Non-profits run community feeding programs, nutrition camps, and food bank. Collaboration with these NGOs gives the youth a chance to contribute directly. Right. Private sector, how are they supporting this community, this challenge, this problem, this goal? Many companies run CSR projects that support agriculture, reduces food waste, or provide nutrition kits. You can partner with them or seek internship to gain practical experience. Practical experience also relates what hands-on experience. Youth network, uh, youth clubs, student groups, and volunteer network amplify the impact. By working together, they can run food drives, awareness campaigns, and support communities in crisis. The key message is to what? Ending hunger requires collective effort. When government, NGOs, private sector, and youth unite, real change happens. Definitely. Whenever they will unite, then the real change will happen. Dear all, please try to understand. Okay. Move on the next one. Now call to action. As we come to the conclusion, let's remember ending hunger is not just a dream, it's a responsibility. It's our challenge to overcome this problem. Small actions is also big impact. Whether it's reducing food waste, sharing extra food, or growing vegetables in a school garden, every small step contributes. Youth are change makers. Youth, the young generation, have the energy, creativity, and power to find new solutions for old problems. Right? Join hands to end hunger. We are joining the hands. We are joining the hands. It's, single hand cannot bring a feeling of clap. Single hand cannot bring a feeling of clap. Whenever we used to join these two hands, then it produces a sound like chum chum chum. Is it producing the sound now? So the youth generation have the energy, creativity, and power to find new solution for old problems. Join hands to end government, NGOs, private companies, and communities must collaborate. But without young youth leadership, the fight will not be complete. It can't get complete. A future with zero hunger is possible. Yes, exactly possible. If we commit today, we can create a world where no child sleeps hungry, no family suffers from malnutrition, and everyone has enough food to have a healthy life. So, my final message is simple: be the generation that ends hunger, be the voice, the hands, and the hope for a hunger free future. So, please promise me that you all will take this initiative to do something well. And not only your life, not only my life, in our life. Okay. So thank you so much everyone for your cooperation. Thanks a lot. Okay. Now I'm going to end this session. Certificate link is provided in the description box. Please go through that link, and also you all can join what? You all can do what? You can join the WhatsApp group for the upcoming webinars. You all can join that group for the upcoming webinars. Please go through that webinars, and you all can, and those who are again, most of the time you all are asking for the certificates, so please, description